What's up guys? Welcome back for another DevPro Duel video. The ban list, our ban list, TCG ban list, is right around the corner, so it seemed a bit, not so useful to test new decks since the ban list is around the corner. So I'm probably going to test new decks when we get our new TCG list. So until then, I played some DevPro cross-format duels. This time the 2004 Chaos deck against Windups. Windups when they are first released. There are pretty much two versions of Windups, like pre-Shockmaster and after the release of Shockmaster. The decklist you see here is the Chaos format decklist. I based myself on a few decklists from, what is it called? Battle City Amsterdam from 2004. I'll leave a link to that big tournament in the Netherlands from in 2004 in the video description, so feel free to check it out with all the few decklists and so on, the nostalgia. I highly recommend it to check it out. The second decklist we use here for the windups is Jay Quincy's decklist from the European World Championship qualifier. I believe it was in Milan in 2012. So this was pre-Shockmaster and also pre-Daigusto Emerald. But this was basically the hand loop, like with Magician, the Windup Hunter, discarding everything, Windup Red, and of course 3 Zen Mighties. Triple Zen Mighty, pretty disgusting, and also with the Windup Factory and so on. I believe Jake went undefeated in Swiss, so coming up first place, but I think he eventually lost his top match in the top cut. Anyway, let's see some duels. So the first game, we had some different duels, random order. I get to start, I think, ladies and gentlemen, the plays, Pot of Greed. Draw 2 cards, Linkman Tour, immediately cripple his hand, discarding 2 cards, I believe the Dark Hole and something else, not sure what. I think Solemn Judgment, I'm not sure about this, and set the Magician of Fate, pretty disgusting move back in the day. Like activate your confiscation or Pot of Greed and so on, and set the Magician of Fate. If you don't have Raigeki or Dark Hole or No Man of Crossout, they can't destroy the Magician of Fate, so you can nicely flip it over again. Attack into prison, no big deal. The warning negates the Magician of Fate summon. He passes his field, not expecting the Gorse attacking into it with the Senyan. He banished my Dark with the Dimensional Prison. The Dark was Kaiku, also an excellent choice. During the Chaos formats, because everyone was pretty much playing the Yata-Deck, Yata-Lock, with Chaos Emperor, Envoy of the End, and BLS, Blacklist Soldier. Takes over the Sengen, and I think I'm going to search up my Serpent. I'm not sure. Since the Serpent was always pretty much always the card you want to search out because of Graceful Charity and the opponent's Delinquent Duo, of course. Here, going for the Chaos Emperor didn't seem like the good move. He still had that one back row. Priority was still legal, I think, in both formats in 2004 and 2012. But going for Chaos Emperor I think wasn't a great move. Just set the Magician of Fate. Still had the Imperial Order set, just in case he makes like Windup Factory, Magician, Zen Mighty, and so on. They're also trying the Graceful Charity, so pot Graceful, and here, if I didn't make a miscalculation, this should be exactly game, thanks to Chaos Emperor's effect. So pay 1000 life points, every card is sent to the grave, and for every card sent to the grave, my opponent will get 300 damage, so that's exactly game. Pretty disgusting, so one of the reasons why Chaos Emperor is banned. Then he gets to start, and again the plays. He goes for Zen Mighty. Back in the day in 2012, Tour Guide into Sangan was a 1-card Zen Mighty, and add the Windup Factory to the combo. You have like an infinite amount of advantage here, thanks to Windup Rabbit, since you can just use your Windup Rabbit to banish during your opponent's turn. Again, use your Factory to search out your Sharks. And here I'm pretty sure that I'm going to get derped during my turn, so activate Mirage of Nightmare. Mirage of Nightmare is also one of the, I think pretty much one of the best spells in the game. That during your opponent's turn you can draw, I think you have to draw a card until you have 4 cards in your hand, and during your own standby phase you need to discard the same amount of cards you drew last turn. So I think I drew 2 cards, so I'm definitely, or I have to discard 2 cards during my own standby phase. But the nice combination back then was to like play 2 or 3 Mystical Space Typhoons in the main deck, and maybe even Emergency Provisions to send that Mirage of Nightmare during your own standby phase to the grave, so you don't have to discard the cards, right? But yeah, I know I'm going to destroy, or at least yeah, lose my whole hand doing the wind-up Zen Mighty loop. Pretty disgusting. With only 1 card, the Zen Mighty, you can pretty much loop your opponent's hand. Oh yeah, you can discard at least up to 3 cards, and depending if you have Avarice or not, you can discard more cards. And yeah, if you have a good opening hand, you can let your opponent start with like 1 card, and you pretty much have an established field. That was how the first wind-up deck worked. Yeah, pretty sick. It was also a pretty terrible format in 2012 with Dino Rabbit, Insectors and so on. I can come back thanks to the Delinquent to discard 2 cards. But seeing now that he does have the Pot of Avarice in his hand, he can just send everything back. His tour guides, the Magician to Sharks. Yeah, I think at this moment it's pretty much game over. Although the Graceful is sitting in my hand, but I think I have to discard 3 cards during my next turn. And I'm not sure if he go. Yeah, he's also going for Roach, which is obviously an excellent move. I cannot go for Chaos Emperor unless I get rid of the Roach with something like Dark Hole, Raigeki. He attacks over the Witch of the Black Forest. Witch of the Black Forest searched out the Tribe Infecting Virus, which is an immediate out to Steel Swarm Roach. So I can destroy it, and also at the same time destroy his field. I'm going to discard 3 random cards to Mirage of Nightmare. Graceful is one of them, but also the Sinister, which I can get back in the standby phase. Priority was still intact during both formats, so he needs to Solemn Judgment, Solemn Judgment, the Tribe Infecting Virus, and yeah, BLS is not going to save me, thanks to his Steel Swarm Roach. Forceful Sentry, next duel, I can look at my opponent's hand and send 1 card back to his deck, so now I know his hand, send back, I'm not sure what I send back, I think the Tour Guides. So I know what his hand is, and thanks to the Mirage of Nightmare, draw 3 cards I believe, and during my own standby phase destroy it, so I don't have to discard the cards I drew last turn. Harpy's Feather Duster to rape his back row, and attack with the Kaiku to make both his reds dead, since I can banish the Magician from his grave. So that's nice, and all draws in the course. I think he's going to pass with an open field. Also the Change of Heart set. The Chaos deck, the Chaos deck from 2004 really doesn't play a lot of traps. I think the most builds ran like 4, maybe 5 traps, sometimes maybe 6, but that already was a lot. It was pretty much a staple dot deck. You ran like 30, maybe 35 staples, and then 5 cards for personal preference. The Gorse, so it attacks over the Kaiku, not that big of a deal, he sets 1 card, but yeah, thanks to the Change of Heart and the Tribe, I can attack for game, simple as that. So normal summon Tribe, call Fiend, destroys Gorse and activate Change of Heart. Upgraded version of Mind Control, which I can still attack with the Sengen and attack for a game. So GG, again a quick duel. Yeah, pretty much all the duels were very quick either. I immediately gain control, or OTK thanks to Envoy or something like that, or he pretty much hand loops me and sets up a solid field with protection like double warning, the judgment's still legal. But yeah, anyway, the tour guide into Zen Mighty, the place, again, Zen Mighty, also with the instant fusion in the hand. And you notice that I pretty much don't play any kind of back row. I think Ring of Destruction is one of the chainable cards. Yeah, the Mirror Force also. But yeah, that's pretty much it from the back rows I play. The more notables that is. So yeah, thanks to Zen Mighty, I lose both my Zen Mayo, I have to say. Lose both my sets. Harpy's Feather Duster is back row, not wanting to take any risks since I need the Snatch Steal to go through. Take over his Zen Mayo, get back in the duel. I'm not sure if my Chaos Emperor is live. I don't think so. I'm not sure. F premature burial. Okay, so not yeah, not that terrible. Drown to tribe, that's perfect since he only has 5,400 life points left. So it set the premature burial. That's an extra target for Zen Mayo. Cleared away and no gores is game over. So again, yeah, again a very quick duel. Here the last duel again, I think I could start, yes indeed. So the Lycan 2 is hand, I think discarding the Avarice, a big blow to him since windups can very quickly fill their grave with multiples and mighties and so on. Random MST, he wants a clear, clear road so he can nicely go for Zen Mighty. And I think yeah, he's going to derp all over my face again. He's going to end with, I think, the Steel Swarm Roach again. Again, yeah, nice move. Not sure. Also, definitely the Zen Mighty. Yeah, first the Wind Up Hunter Loop, discarding both the Tribe Infecting Virus and the BLS. And since I have two sets, I think he's definitely going for the Zen Mayo. So there is the Hunter discarding for the second time. Pretty much free. He doesn't lose any kind of resources, but I do. So I already lost two cards. There is a Steel Swarm Roach. I believe he's going to also make the Giga Brilliant to boost up his Roach, which would be a good move. No, there's the Zen Mayo. Yeah, with two Sharks, he's going to destroy both my sets. Yeah, I think here I don't have any kind of top decks still in the deck. I think my no Dark, so the Chaos Emperor is not live to reset everything. So maybe here Raigeki to keep me in the duel, but yeah, useless Sangyan isn't going to save me here. So that was it. I think all the matches were pretty short. It was either, yeah, as I said, either he goes ham all over my face and discards all, yeah, my whole hands, or either I can quickly establish a nice field and yeah, gain some advantage. But that's it. If you want more information about both decks, definitely check out the links in the video description. But yeah, again, hopefully we get our TCG list as quickly as possible, so we can start the testing. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Liam signing out. Peace.